Walking up to the house on Friday, December 2nd to check in, and what do I see? All of our siding lined up here in the trim. I'm so excited. It's supposed to start next week. Mike Genovese, our wonderful friend and GC himself and siding company, is going to be installing that in the gutters for us. I'll put him on our kudos page, so you guys, if you want to use him, you can contact him because he's great with all this. So very excited. Now I'm going to go in and check out the flooring. Walking in our nice warm house and loving my floor in the mudroom still. Hear the loud noise? That's because my wood floors are going in. Here's the tile in the laundry room, the faux wood. You can't see that very well, but wow, the floor, 4-inch white oak. Beautiful. There's Tom. Wow. Okay, let's go check the other. There's the office / bedroom off the right of the entry. One, there's Brian. So just call him Sia. He doesn't like to be seen. You know how she likes to come. All right, I was just looking at the hearth. That looks awesome. So he's put the hearth in now. Nice trim around it. That looks great. I love that. Okay, let's talk business. The second bathroom off of the front bedroom, and Brian and I are talking about where do we want to stop the subway and start the octagon. And he was saying the octagon is might have tiny little pieces. If I started the octagon here and went up, and those pieces don't hold up very well, and I just hit his thing right there. He's not going to be happy. I have to tell him that. And so we're thinking about starting the octagon up here because we're going all the way up to 8 feet in the ceiling, and then just doing the large subway all the way up to there, and that might make everybody's life easier and it would last a little longer. Here's what he's talking about. This little cut right here would be all around the alcove for the shower, and I actually hit my finger in there. Do you see that? Just look at his face so you can see it on camera. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
There's a lot of danger, you guys, on the work side. A lot of danger. All right, so go ahead, Brian. I'm going to tape you, which I know you don't want to be, but it's fine.
Right, what I'm talking about is just cutting. Well, actually pretty good. It'll be okay, actually, because that'll go up. That's actually going to be a big piece.
That's a big piece right there.
So that'll be fine. So we'll just start that right there.
Okay. I like that because I think
it'll come down a little bit because we'll put the other piece of marble on the inside and wrap it around.
And are we putting I'm forgetting, I know we just talked about it, but we're not going to, are we putting the hexagons back there, or we're putting the small mesh ones
The
back
small
there?
mesh ones.
That's what I thought, the small mesh ones. Got it. It's tough when you do tile in June and now it's already December. And you're old like me.
So you know too, these will not all run the same direction.
Yeah, I know.
It's impossible.
I am relying on you to make it look beautiful. Look at his face again.
See that? It's a stop sign. Stop.
I would tell you, out of all of them, this is my least favorite in there. So, that being said, maybe,
What is your least favorite?
This one. I like more the Carrera look that's like this with the grays, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like these as well.
Well, so, the best bet is going to be to mix them up.
Yeah, or strategically, like,
Well, if I start throwing these aside, then I'm going to end up
it's going to look weird.
Wall.
Yeah, so I would just say randomly place those and try to use less of those than the other ones.
Yeah, we'll have more, since you probably measured from here, so we'll probably have a little more.
Yeah.
So hopefully with those bigger ones, we should have plenty of them to get up to here.
Well, that's the thing when you use marble, right? Because it's a natural stone, you never know what colors you're going to kind of get.
Right.
So you get sometimes you get more gray, sometimes you get more of the taupes. But that's a beautiful thing. All right, I'm going to take him out of his misery right now and turn him off.
Giant mess.
And so now we're in the master, and Brian had a little bit of extra work on his hands today because this little alcove somehow got covered up with insulation, and then the drywallers just drywall over it. So he knew, that was, by the way, a good catch on your part. That really was. He knew that we were supposed to have an alcove in here, so he called me and says, Christy, there's no alcove in the shower. Isn't there supposed to be one in the master? So I'm glad he did that. That was a really good catch. So he had to kind of do some investigative work and get around, and he recreated our alcove. He's a good guy. Man, he's a good guy. Good catch.
Smile again.